Aloha Aina Kapu. Mahalo Kaleko and Hele Maui Community College for having us here. We represent a group that we formed called Mana, Movement for Aloha No, Ka Āina. And I'm just going to start off by really sharing with you folks who Mana is, why we created Mana, and what we're about, and what kind of work we do. For quite a few years, we engaged in activism, Hawaiian activism, different types of activism, sovereignty, and land issues, Malama EV, direct action, me kaleko occupy Iolani Palace, occupation of the Maui burial grounds. But it was all kind of like, we just was sort of fractured in a sense. We wasn't getting the traction that we wanted, or that we felt we needed. And so, I have to say, I really acknowledge Kaleko as a teacher and mentor to me in terms of challenging my critical consciousness, raising my critical consciousness, and teaching me a lot about political analysis, theory, and activism. So, actually, it was through Kaleko that I started studying and reading, learning about the Black Panthers, and how they were able to achieve the kind of power they had. You really understand the Black Panthers, for their time, they had power. They could stand down the cops. And they had a consistent message from Philadelphia, across the continent, all the way to the West Coast, to Oakland, where they were started. What I saw that was important about the Black Panthers was they said they had the same message and the same consistent politics. And after some reading, I realized it was because they were operating off of a political platform. They created their values, what they believe in and what they don't believe in. And they codified that into a document they called their 13-point platform. And so everywhere you went, Black Panthers had the same message, same belief, same politics. That's very important in organizing. We got to have good cohesion if you want to have power to push back against the system, to push back against the various apparatuses within the system. You got to have some kind of people power. So it dawned on me like, hey, we got to have a political platform. Why not? We got to be able to be clear about what we believe in. What do we believe in? What do we oppose? We have all these issues surrounding us every day. GMO, biotech companies, bioprospecting, of course, sovereignty issues, education, incarceration. So how do we create something that brings people together based on common value, common beliefs, and in essence, we wanted to create some type of basic ideology for ourselves. So 2007, we started to form this group, Mana. We created a platform. And in our platform, we put the things that are important to us. Sovereignty and independence. We explained what that means to us. We listed popular education, what that means to us. Demilitarization. Yeah? We are against military expansion and military destruction of Hawaiian lands. Yeah? We put in there we have a section on gender and sexuality. We all felt like, hey, for us, any type of gender, sexual preference, our mahu, ohana, is exactly that, ohana. We don't want to isolate or ostracize our ohana. So we put that into our political platform, that we value and we accept all of our kanaka. And we don't discriminate or stereotype or engage in prejudice against mahus. That was important for us. And obviously it was important to an important part of our community. In our platform, we also put Ho'omana Kahiko. We believe in the mana of our ancestors and our akua, yeah? And so, really, we have explanations for all these concepts, all broken down, what it means to us, why it's important. And then it sort of guides us in our activities. So mana was born, and it was a slow process for us. We slowly pulled in people who had the same passion, same ideas, and we started to really organize and become cohesive. Then we got a little, the cycle, the rhythm of life taking different places. All that kind of slowed down. Then we had a big important catalyst happen for us. One of our mentors, one of our leaders, the fire of the movement, Soli Kihe Soli Nihil, passed away. And for us, it really shook us up a little bit. We realized that one generation is passing, and the next generation might not be ready to pick up where they left off. So we wanted to ensure that in this legacy of resistance, political analysis, clear independence analysis, that would continue on. So we got back together. We started to redevelop our plans, project our future plans, and organize. And so that's what we do. That's what mana is about. One of our primary objectives, we're not so much interested in forming some kind of kingdom restoration plan. That's a big thing that we hear about in the Hawaiian community, and especially from organizations like the Office of Affairs. Oh, what's your guys' plan? Oh, you Hawaiians that come together, you let me know. Where's your plan? For me, we don't need to have a plan. The plan will be developed by the Lahui. When the Lahui reaches the state of consciousness, is ready to develop that plan together, not a select few here or there, right? So our efforts are more geared towards consciousness raising, education, and nurturing activists, training activists in a community so that we have good leaders, we have good organizers who have good analysis, understand things like race and racism, understand prejudice, stereotype, labeling, understand how ideology and hegemony works, so we can confront the power with clear analysis and respond. So that's what we're about, mana. We organize, we train, and really raise consciousness in the community on different issues. And a lot of us in mana look to Kalekwa as a inspirational leader to us, a teacher, and other people like Dr. Kekuli Blaisdell, who we worked closely with in the past, has been inspirational. Terry Teko'olani, old-time Hawaiian activist Wahine, who taught us a lot about organizing principles, and many others to come, many others before us. With that,